A passenger bus veered off a road and plunged into a precipice in a mountainous region in Sri Lanka, killing at least 15 people and injuring 16 others, a police spokesman said Friday. According to Associated Press, the accident occurred near the town of Wellawaya, about 280 kilometers east of the capital Colombo on Thursday night, and the bus fell into a roughly 1,000-foot precipice, police said. Among the 16 wounded were 5 children. Police said an initial police investigation revealed that the driver was driving the bus at high speed and lost control of it, crashing with another vehicle and into guardrails before toppling off the cliff. At the time of the accident, nearly 30 people were traveling on the bus. Local television showed footage of the severely damaged bus lying at the bottom of the precipice and rescue crews, including soldiers, police officers and volunteers, removing the injured throughout the night in harsh terrain. Deadly bus accidents are common in Sri Lanka, especially in the mountainous regions, often due to reckless driving and poorly maintained and narrow roads.
විනෝද ගමනක් පැමිණි තංගල ප්‍රදේශයේ රාජින්දාරින් ප්‍රදේශයක් පැමිණි බස් රථයක් ප්‍රපාතයට පෙරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ බස් රථයේ අඩි 500ක් 600ක් අධික ප්‍රපාතයට පෙරලා තිබෙනවා. මේ වෙන විට රෝගීන් ගොඩට ගැනීමට යුද හැමදාම ආරක්ෂක නිලධාරීන් ඇතුළු ප්‍රදේශවාසීන් කටයුතු කරලා තිබෙනවා. මේ වෙනකොට මේ ස්ථානයේ දහස් සංඛ්‍යාත ප්‍රදේශවාසීන් පිරිසක් පැමිණ මෙම රෝගීන් ගොඩට ගැනීමට කටයුතු කරමින් සිටිනවා. මේ වෙන විටත් රෝගීන් සියලු දෙනා බස් රථයේ සිරිවි සිටින බව අපිට පෙනී යනවා. ඒ වගේම පවතින දැඩි ප්‍රපාතය නිසා රෝගීන් ගොඩට ගැනීම දැඩි අසුරතාවයකට පත් වෙනවා.
Nama kian මේ බඩ දෙනාද මේ ටික දෙනවා මේ ටික දෙනවා මේ ටික දෙනවා කපෝ දිගාට පුළුවන් මම අමාරුවන්නේ
අඩි කීයක් ඇතිද මෙතනට?
Strategic aviation of the Russian occupation forces encountered a series of technical problems during the attack on Ukraine on the night of September the 3rd, according to the Telegram channel Dossier Shpiona, which, as stated in its description, is run by an employee of one of the Russian special services. The Tu-160 missile carrier with the tail number 16 was directly struck by lightning, as a result of which it was forced to urgently return to the airfield. Damage to the cockpit glazing is reported. It is noted that 3 Russian strategic bombers reportedly failed to launch their missiles due to technical problems. The Tu-160 bomber, Ivan Yarygin, could not fire its missiles because of a malfunction in the launch mechanism. Another Tu-160, Alexei Plokov, was struck by lightning during the mission. It is worth noting that these are not the first incidents involving the occupiers' Tu-160 missile carriers. Last spring, the media reported that the left engine of one of the bombers caught fire while preparing for takeoff, after which the fire spread to other engines. The plane was seriously damaged. It is noteworthy that a few days before this plane was transporting Russian dictator Vladimir Putin to Tatarstan. So, the failure of 2 bombers has been interpreted as a possible sign of the Russian defense industry's difficulties in properly maintaining its strategic fleet. Analysts also suggest that intensive use and the exhaustion of critical components may contribute to such malfunctions. Militani additionally notes that Ukraine's Operation Spiderweb, which targeted and destroyed a significant portion of Russia's strategic aviation, may also be a contributing factor. Recall the strikes reportedly destroyed or severely damaged 41 aircraft, including A-50 surveillance planes, Tu-95, Tu-22 and Tu-160 bombers, as well as AN-12 and IL-78 transport and refueling aircraft. Ukrainian officials estimate the damage as over $7 billion. Many of the aircraft were deemed irreparable, with others expected to require years of restoration. The operation was carried out using FPV drones equipped with both autonomous artificial intelligence navigation and manual control capabilities. According to the SBU, some drones were pre-programmed to switch to autonomous mode in the event of signal loss and continue toward their designated targets using AI algorithms. Upon reaching the target, the warheads were automatically triggered. The SBU noted that this was one of its most technically complex drone operations to date, involving the covert transport and deployment of drones deep inside Russian territory. After the start of the Russian military operations on Ukrainian territory, the Ukrainian armed forces and other paramilitary structures of Ukraine received not only many Soviet Mi-8/17 series helicopters, but also modifications of Russian production. In total, the Ukrainians had about 30 units of such rotary wing machines in service. Therefore, experts became interested in finding out where Kiev got Russian helicopters from. According to Russian near-military publics, not only citizens of this country and Western countries were engaged in the supply of various military and dual-use products, including helicopters, to Ukraine, various shady individuals from among former Russians previously closely associated with the Russian military-industrial complex also tried to make money on this. For example, this was done by Vladimir Bankovich, who in the 2000s collaborated with the Ministry of Defense of Peru on issues of modernization of the fleet of aircraft produced in the Russian Federation. After the start of the Air Defense Forces, he began searching for and selling Mi-8/17 helicopters to Kiev, including those located on Russian territory. In April 2022, Bankovich contacted one of the heads of the American company Go-To Weapons, Richard McCourt, and offered him intermediary services for the purchase of helicopters from Russian companies for subsequent transfer to Ukraine. Despite the fact that Bankovich was involved in several major scandals related to contracts for the modernization of aircraft for the Peruvian Air Force, he did not hesitate to refer to his personal extensive experience of cooperation with companies from the Russian Federation, including Russian Helicopters and Spark, the leading aircraft repair company in Russia, for the overhaul and modernization of Mi-8, Ka-32, Mi-8MTV, Mi-8AMT helicopters and their modifications located in St. Petersburg. After some time, Go-To Weapons received offers to purchase aircraft from the Hungarian Defango and the associated Russian company AR Center. The latter offered the Americans 3 Mi-17 helicopters and directly contacted Bankovich by email. Subsequently, the Polish company UMO, which has repeatedly been involved in arms trade, became the supplier of aircraft to Ukraine. All helicopters purchased through Bankovich were to be transferred to UMO for subsequent modernization and shipment to the Ukrainians. The facts of selling Russian helicopters abroad during the SVO raise questions. All of this is seen as a serious blow to President Vladimir Putin.